welcome to the MacPack.
We're back.
My name's Dave McKenna, and to my left this week in order, the most photogenic member of the panel, it's my little brother Joe. How are you, boy?
Jake, I'm feeling great, but all these cameras should be pointed at me, the most photogenic brother.
Reckons. And to my right, coming in at 6 for 1, as each and every week, is the baby brother of the pack, who we call Junior Boy. Junior Boy, how are you,
A professional photo shoot is what we got done, and Joe, you found your calling,
Yes,
mate.
I do.
You're a little model.
We're chatting about that off the top this week after a fair bit of attention has come onto this photo shoot. We're going to take you behind the scenes to have a little bit of a chat about it. Plus, I brought hit list and shit list. This week we're doing hit list, and it's about pleasures.
Let's go.
We're chatting about dead bread. You know the last piece of bread that you get that absolutely no one wants?
The crusty boy.
We're chatting about it. Plus, Joe's got a Who's review about massage parlors, all before we award this week's Everyday Hero to a very lovely man. Let's get into it. Boys,
Brother
Mingers! How are we all? What?
Fantastic and photo freaking genic.
Yeah, no, I regret saying that off the top.
In one of the
here we go.
in one of the bloopers, one of the ones that got cut, Jake said the most handsome brother.
No, it's just out of habit.
And I've got I've already saved
You've
that.
saved that.
Yeah, I've saved that to a
Printed
secure
that.
drive.
Last week we discussed ringtones. I reckon that might make
Yeah, well, that could be a text tone.
you. What's it saying? The most
The
handsome.
most handsome brother.
And just go ding.
Yeah. I like that, yeah.
So why are you the most handsome and photogenic, Joe?
I actually don't know. I thought we all looked pretty amazing in those photos.
You're not wrong.
We did.
And you know what? Is it us or is it the fantastic photographer we have?
It's us.
Alrighty.
No, the photos were incredible. They came out way better than I was expecting.
Shout out to Wild Red Media and Abby Marshall.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic.
It was really
lovely
cool.
I didn't really know what to expect. The reason we're talking about this is obviously as part of season 3, we released a whole bunch of photos.
Yep.
We've obviously got new artwork and whatnot, and you'll see that on the YouTubes over the last couple of weeks.
Yep.
People are loving it. People think we're so sexy.
So how did we idea board these photos? We had like 12 different costumes, right?
We did.
We had a lot of costumes.
It was very
of
much.
which not all are released yet, so there's plenty more to
Yeah,
come.
we walked in with our piles of clothes,
We had like 4 suitcases.
and she was a bit like,
Fucking shit.
like what is all this?
She was
stuff?
like, yeah, you got an hour and a half.
Yeah, she was like,
say less.
she was like, you probably won't have enough time to do these costumes. And we're like,
Watch.
bruh.
She.
But my favorite was to be honest, like, because Abby is my friend from university. She's a 22-year-old young lovely lady, and
we're going to be shouting out Deets.
Oh, plug a company.
That's better. That's probably more professional.
I already have boys.
Okay.
Wild Red Media.
Yeah. And where can you get into contact with them?
Instagram at Wild Red Media. Alrighty, that's 3 name drops. She's gonna start paying extra from here on out.
Yeah. We're paying her.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. She's like my age, a little bit older, but just like young girl, right?
Why are we doubling down on the age?
Because at the start of the photo shoot, we were going into the storeroom to get changed.
Yeah.
But then by the end of it, what were we doing?
We were fully naked.
We weren't fully. We were pretty close.
We
were way more close than I think she would have liked us
than
to.
anyone was expecting when we got there.
Yeah.
So Jake and I, it was the first time meeting her.
Abigail.
I think I've only met her once since.
And she
It was a very different vibe.
she made a really good environment where we felt safe to experiment.
She does do fashion photography, and they're like quite artsy shoots, but I don't think she's ever had 3 young lads who are definitely not models, nor have model
Speak for
aesthetic.
yourself, I guess.
Just get into the most revealing kits and
No, it was good fun.
get some snaps done.
Because we started off with a bit of an idea. We had an ideas board per se as what we sort of wanted to get done. We were pretty slow out of the gates. I think it's nerves. I think initially it was like, well, what are we going to get done?
Yeah, what do we do?
And so, like, I reckon
stand like?
probably the first 2
Where do I look?
kits took us probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes. The last 30 minutes, I reckon we got through about 15 different fucking ideas. We were just pumping them out, which was great to see. There's so many. I don't want to spoil any because there'll be a fair few that haven't been released yet. Because anyway, there's you think the ones you've seen are good. There's even better coming.
That's right.
Yeah, it was really cool. Have you guys ever done anything like that? Like a modeling
No,
type.
leather.
Type B.
A
No,
dress up.
but in hindsight, like we said, like the photos came out so well, and they're like quite like complimentary. Like we all look so handsome, and like it looks so professional that like it makes me think like, oh, like yeah, models are pretty, but like
Here we go.
I don't know, I could do it
Here we go.
You could do it.
in the most humble way possible. We did it.
We did. We definitely didn't.
Like we took a bit of a comedic edge, but like
a bit.
throw me throw me in some CKs, and then we'll do like a, because like models look like anything these days. It's more about the clientele.
What's that supposed
Well, like
to mean?
yeah,
there's not the typical
don't-
beauty standards.
like when you say you look like a model, what does that really mean?
Right. I
Yeah.
like it. Well, there you go. This might be the start of your.
yeah,
this
but that's
might be the
basically what
start
I'm
of
saying.
your
I'm
career.
pitching. If you need models, we're here,
Where
and we'll give you a comedic edge.
model with a comedic edge. I like that.
There you
But
go.
also, it's so professional. That's why I was like, damn, these actually came out so good.
Yeah, it exceeded my expectations are somewhat high, and it exceeded the shit out of it.
You guys wanted to shoot it on our white wall at home.
Did we?
Remember? Yeah. And I was like, no, we got to hit Wild Red Media. She's a beast.
And it's cool because they have like that. I don't even know what you call it, like the backdrop thing. They're like classic
Yeah.
model backdrop thing that you always say.
Yeah,
I've stood on one of them and taken a photo there.
Mhm.
Many even.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Some
Some
without
completely
clothes. There you go.
Can't wait for
But no,
that.
it was very good fun. We thank Abby greatly. It does lead me into my next little thing because there is talk that there might be a calendar. Have you thought about the calendar idea?
Ooh,
Calendar. We could sell like
don't drop what it is.
Okay. There might be more photos coming.
It's
We'll
not
just-
the end of the modeling career.
We'll test
I
the
haven't heard about
waters.
that.
Yeah, we've got a taste and we want more.
We've got a taste and we want more. We will see what goes on, but stay tuned because there's heaps of photos that haven't already come out. And yeah, you might be able to, depending how the reception is to a few of those photos, there might be more. There
You might
more
be able to
come.
buy 12 of them.
Yeah,
Oh.
there you go. We'll leave it at that. Alrighty, boys, it's back. We played it a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
Hit list v shit list. We did shit list. We did personal hygiene. This week, we're going to take a bit more positive effect on things, and we're going to do a hit list. For those joining us for the first time, firstly, welcome. Secondly, this is where we basically provide an idea of something. So, for example, last
Like a topic.
time we played, it was shit list and it was personal hygiene. So I went dandruff versus
Body odor.
body odor.
Mhm.
And the boys basically debate what is worse. So this week we're doing a hit list, which is a positive take on things. We're starting things off with the idea of having a pull-through parking spot be available. So a pull-through parking spot is one where
Oh, yeah.
you get the doubler.
You get to pull through.
Yeah.
I love it because I basically never reverse park, but when you get a pull-through parking spot, it looks like you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
If
shout.
someone parks behind you, it looks like, damn, that guy absolutely nailed his reverse park. But you don't even have to reverse park.
It's just such a tick box. Like, you get to just know that you're going to be happy when you leave.
It's also like, so obviously we all prefer forward parking.
Of course.
Well, this is what I was going to mention. I was really good at reverse parking when I was doing my tests.
Because
I'd
it's
say-
something you really focus on.
Yeah, but also I found it really easy because there was like all right, you go this, I think it's like 2.5 forward and then you do like full lock or
Yep.
whatever it was, right? And I was really good at it, like fucking elite. And I was like, man, why would anyone park any other way? That's like really convenient. I've never reverse parked since.
Never.
Nah, it's flog energy.
I feel like it's too risky. Like, I'm just like, I don't want to clip someone. I'm just going to take the safe option.
Yeah. And also like, because then if there's people around and you're like
It's a spectacle.
reversing back.
Yeah, it's like, all right, big dog.
Yeah.
go.
It's a
Mum
bit-
loves a reverse park.
Mum and dad both do. And they like don't do the...
No, they're just
technique.
making it up
They-
as they go along.
Yeah,
Dad fucking
yeah.
like whips it around and like... Obviously, like he always nails it.
Yeah.
But I'm like...
He wouldn't pass the test doing that. Though.
Nah, the
Oh,
driver would be foot on the brake.
I think Dad would fail before he gets to the parking segment when he
Yeah.
has the voice crack. They're really good. Another thing, parallel parking. Fucking
Never do it. If you see a parallel parking spot, like, damn, that one's taken.
place I used to work at before where I currently am, I used to park. There was a free parking section and it would fill up fucking quick, right? There was a period where I was getting in early so I could just park in there whoever I wanted.
Yep.
But you had to parallel park. If there's not many cars, you can just get through and do like
A normal park. Yeah.
But when there was a few times where it was the last spot, or for example, it's between two spots, and so you have to do a parallel park.
Yeah.
And you have to reverse to do a parallel park.
Yeah,
There was a few
it's
times
not
where
good,
I
eh?
tried so many, like I had so many attempts. I once had a bus behind me and I was doing the parallel park, and I did one attempt, it went terribly, did two attempts, went terribly, did three attempts, and I went, this is actually taking so long and I'm not getting any closer. And this is in an old car, and I was hitting the curb and I was nearly hitting cars and didn't have the technology, didn't have like
the camera thing.
didn't have a camera, didn't have the beepy.
The camera's a cheat.
Didn't
Yeah,
have
camera don't count.
didn't have the beefy technology that I've got now. And on the fourth, I gave it a fourth attempt, and then I went, you know what, I'm just leaving. And like tail between my legs, because it took me minutes.
'Cause
I'd say like probably 3 minutes I was spent doing this, and the traffic is just piling up. And then I was like, I'm just fucking
couldn't
leaving.
think of
So I
anything
drove
else.
off, right? And we did a U-turn at the roundabout.
Yep.
And the car who had seen me do it, it was like one behind the bus,
Yeah.
just was parking in there. And I felt like the smallest.
They absolutely nailed it in
Felt
one
like
shot.
the smallest being ever.
So
Like,
do you think
so embarrassed?
people who do reverse park, right? Do they reverse park and then they see that it's a what do you call it? A double pull through or whatever. And they going, oh fuck yeah, I gotta reverse out again and just go all the way back.
Surely not. Surely not. Well, that's the first one this week. So it's the pull through parking spot.
Yeah.
Right? Is a pull through parking spot, when you get the opportunity to park in a pull through parking spot, better or worse than freshly made sheets? Getting to sleep in freshly made sheets. You know in the Dow, often mum
Oh, yourself.
I do my own sheets.
washes the sheets. And then you get to have that first night in
Here's
the
a question.
freshly made sheets.
You've lived in your house for how long, Jake? Since April.
Yeah.
Yeah, over a year and a half ish.
Really? Have you? How many times?
I wash my sheets.
Yeah.
You tell me a number that's appropriate, and I'll say I've fallen in that.
One.
You reckon one's appropriate?
Maybe
okay,
two.
over one. Oh, I'm over two.
How long have you been there? For? A year and a half.
Let's April of 2022.
I would say at least 10 times.
Okay, we're in between.
Come on, Joe.
We're
Don't
in between
be silly,
there.
man.
No, I'm not saying that's how much you should do. I'm saying 10 is like
Minimum.
it's not a lot, but it's like
Is that how frequently you would have done yours?
I do mine every 2 weeks.
That's
so
a lie.
cat, bro.
That is a blatant lie.
Your
You
room
just
is
winked.
fucking minging.
I do it every 2 weeks.
If you do your bed sheets every 2 weeks,
Some
they're
people
the
think even
cleanest.
2 weeks is long.
They're fucked.
I'm going like a couple month rotation.
We've still got that video on TikTok. That still gets more views like week on week, I reckon, than most gear.
Yeah.
So many people still commenting as well.
They love it, the big
Video's
videos.
been up for like 9 months.
Yeah, freshly cleaned sheets. I'm putting it.
Wait. How many
above.
times, Jake?
In between the two, we're
Okay.
leaving it at that. On the
Two.
lower. No,
One and a half. Now I'm going fresh sheets. It's definitely above the pull through. Pull through is like it's nice, but who cares, you know?
Okay, but freshly sheets, you love it.
Yeah, I'm going
clean
bed sheets for sure.
That's
sheets.
fair enough. Do you guys sleep with a sheet?
No,
What do you mean? Do I sleep with a sheet?
Just doona.
I'm just going straight down.
No, I have a sheet.
Bottom sheet and then doona. You don't do that.
Yeah.
You have a sheet. I used to, and then
It's the
I
redundant
stopped.
item.
I stopped
Doesn't
doing
keep
it.
you warm.
It
just
it
there.
it got in the way.
I like the way it feels.
You
Okay.
probably got silk.
I got a fleecy sheet.
Oh,
Winter
they're
is-
the worst.
Nah, bro.
I mean,
In
usually,
winter, when you switch over to the fleecy sheet,
yeah.
it's good. I also have 2 donors.
I've
Okay,
got-
well, this is I'm currently
And
over
a
the
blankie.
I'm
during the
double
winter.
doona.
During the winter, I've gotten the spare bed. I've put
Rotten.
the doona from the spare bed on my current doona. It's been a lifesaver because it gets real cold at mine.
Yeah, 2 donors is just.
Double doona. It's cool.
I know. And then when summer starts, you go, thanks, old friend.
Yeah. See you in
Yeah.
fucking March.
Can you give a kiss or you put it in the linen cup?
Wash it. Surely you're washing it.
Do you wash donors?
Yes. you have to wash
Doonas,
the
if
doona.
anything, would be probably the most dirty.
Yeah, but you know, like, so I have one where I can take the doona cover off and I wash the doona cover. Then I have a separate one where
What's
not
embedded?
One thing. It's like more of a quilt.
I don't know. You're not talking to the brains trust in washing bed sheets by the sounds.
They're heavy.
Anyway, I'll cross that bridge next year.
So we got freshly made sheets are coming in ahead of pull-through car parking spots.
Sure.
The idea when you get to perfectly peel a label off something, particularly a jar, is that better or worse than freshly made sheets?
I reckon.
I'm going to go bed sheets.
Wait, bed sheets is better.
I'm staying with the bed sheets.
Yeah, I actually think the sheets is better. I think the perfectly peeling something off would be lovely. I don't think I've ever done it.
Yeah, I've never felt it.
That's what I mean. So bed sheets is achievable.
Yeah, it's lovely.
But the peel, it's rarer.
Nah, because the peel is like, that's what it should be. Yeah. But they just, I don't know, they don't work.
The peel.
Yeah, you always have that little paper, half the sticker stuck on. Where really, everything, like the peeling it off perfectly shouldn't be special.
Okay.
That should be the basics.
Yeah, right.
And every other time should be like a giant inconvenience. How have they let this happen to me?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Agreed.
Lock it in. What I want to know, just on a side note, and what I'm going to start doing moving forward, you know when like you meet someone for the first time?
Yeah.
Usually the question is like, oh, what do you do?
Yeah.
My new line, I put the
Can you transfer me?
I put the stickers on the apples. Because who does that?
I think a machine would do that.
I'm going to start telling people that's what I do.
I put the stickers on the apples.
Yeah. You know the apples? You know apples, how they got the sticker on?
The sticker, yeah. You do that, all of them.
Yeah.
Damn, Granny Smith.
Like what yeah.
Pink lady.
Like what a gig. How can I get that gig?
I don't think you wouldn't want that gig.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Your fingers would hurt so much if you were doing that manually.
Yeah, imagine doing that every day forever.
Sticking with bed sheets.
There's worse. Okay.
There is worse.
So bed sheets are better than perfectly peeling off a label. What I want to know now is, are bed sheets better than when windscreen wipers do that full big wipe? Oh. So now when you load up your windscreen full of water and then you do one big wipe?
When you do the like manual wetting.
No. Like it's raining.
Oh.
But rather than, you know how like you can have it on all the time?
Yeah.
I think it's way more satisfying to really load the bitch up.
So you can't see anything.
Yeah, you can't see anything. And then the windscreen, goes whoop.
And then you see where you're about to hit. Sorry, doll, you're going down.
What do you think's more satisfying? Do you not find that super satisfying when it's just like,
no.
Not at all.
Who cares?
I do find that super satisfying, but
I'm putting that as
the
my
bed
bottom.
sheets, bro, they're just so good.
I'm putting the windscreen one at the bottom.
No way.
What? Pull through parking spot. You prefer a pull through parking spot? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
it's
then it raining on my car and my moving water.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah, and it's so satisfying to watch like so much water.
Yeah, just.
I hate when the windscreen wipers are going and there's like hardly any water.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Do
you think?
Oh yeah, I'm more of a. I find that the preset timings.
Right.
I'm more of a acoustic kind of. I'll do it myself.
Well, every time you're gonna do.
Yeah, well, I know when it needs it.
But that's sort of what I'm playing into here.
Yeah, but I'm not like, oh, this is great. I'm like, why can't they have more settings on this timer? There's one setting is constant. The next setting is every now and again. And then the next setting is, I'm not sure if I've turned them off or not. Oh, no, they're on.
Do you not have the wheelie bit though?
What? And it's just any...
No, but you know how so you flick them on.
That's what he means. He's got the 3 settings.
Yeah, but then within the 3 settings, there's a rotating bit.
Oh, must
like a
be
dial.
very
Look,
nice.
not all of us can
the
drive
dial.
Cars with cameras, cars with beeps.
Surely you have a dial.
Cars with dials.
The dial isn't... The dial.
Not everyone gets to...
No, the rotating setting thing. That's not like something new. I don't think that's new, is it? Can't be that new.
Joe's brakes didn't work in the last episode. He doesn't have a dial.
No, the brakes are fine as a light.
Whatever.
Surely you've got because then you can speed it up and slow it down.
No, because mine is like a lever thing. I push it
Oh my
down.
God. You got the 3 on the tree.
Joe's in a tractor. Surely not. We're going to check this.
I don't have windscreen wipers. I have two guys from Canning Highway who run alongside with me.
On skateboards.
I need to see this. I'm sure you have. I think everyone's got that. Do you have that?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, that's very.
Must be
Did
very
your
nice.
old car have this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Or maybe I
My
do
new
then.
car has automatic. So like it senses when there's rain and it does it.
Oh my. Gee, well, you got AI in there.
Apparently so.
Very nice.
Yeah, we're gonna have a look at that because I'm
Is this segment Hitler's pleasures or Jake brags
Yeah,
about his
good.
car?
I'm going bedsheet still.
bed sheets still lead.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and lastly, freshly made bed sheets better than someone who's perfectly coloring inside of the lines.
Ooh.
I would go one step further and say like texture. A texture, sorry, inside of the lines.
Sure.
It's a real embarrassing fumble.
Texter. I guess I haven't said that word in a couple of
Texter.
years as well.
The funniest part is
Texture.
I
says it
said that
texture.
because I take the piss out of Dad because Dad doesn't know how to say texture.
No, it's not that he doesn't know. He can't say it. He knows
really?
how to say it.
Really?
So if you ask him, he'll say, and I wish
Texture.
it's so late at the moment, but when we're in here next, we will call Dad and just get him to say that, we can't because he would have watched this.
I know he wouldn't.
He doesn't
He
watch.
doesn't watch. Unless Mum tells him.
No, he only sees it on TikTok.
Yeah, yeah.
He can't say texture. He says texture.
Huge. That's so funny.
And Mum, I vividly remember we sat there for a while because, like, imagine. So I've gone through primary school. You've gone through primary school, high school. We've all done it. It's like 20 years of schooling between the three of us.
yeah, yeah. It's a lot of
And
text.
the amount of times that man has said texture, yeah, now you're
36
doing it. But the amount of times that man has gone, we'll buy you some textures,
Oh, no.
right? And he always says it. Mum and I sat him down at one point and she goes, no, Frank, you got to say it properly. It's texture, right? And he
Which
goes,
is an easier thing to say.
oh,
Yeah.
way easier. And then so Mum, he's like, yeah, I know, texture. And Mum goes, no, that's not it. She goes, sound it out. So it's text, like you're sending a phone text.
Mm-hmm.
T-A. Text, ta. That's all you're going to say. And he goes, yeah, I know. Text, ta. Texture. Just near impossible
You
to
know
get
what
through to that
I
man.
think would be interesting is if you were saying like, oh yeah, he's a pretty avid texter, like on the phone,
Yeah.
would he still say that?
Oh, if he said T-E-X,
Even though it's
T-E-R.
the same pronunciation, texter
I like
or
it.
texter,
Well, why don't we play this game on him?
would
Yeah,
he
we're gonna have
say it wrong still?
We're going to have to write that down. We're going to do that next episode.
Mum, don't tell him.
yeah,
Yeah, don't
keep
tell
this
him.
if you know our man and old man. Sorry in advance.
And if Dad, you've already seen this, pretend like you haven't.
Back to the original question. Is colouring in between the lines better or
Well,
worse?
am I doing it
than a
or
bed sheet? Yeah.
watching
I think it's
someone?
more satisfying when
Oh
you do
my
it.
God. If I did it, I'd legit go crazy. I'd be like, holy shit.
Well, you've never drawn in the lines.
God, no.
Ever?
God, no.
On anything?
Not to 100% consistency.
I could put a square on your sheet. You wouldn't be able to get in the lines.
I reckon I'd fuck up.
Surely you can't graduate if you can't colour in the lines.
I don't
I
remember
actually
seeing
don't think
that.
that was in the way.
It should have been. What about like the perfect when you're doing your waist exams? You know when you got the bubbles and you got to perfectly shade them in? Like that is so satisfying when you get a perfectly
I was
shaded.
overlapping.
No, surely when you
going
get like
over
a
the
perfectly shaded bubble. No?
No, I reckon.
I've already shanked it.
I reckon coloring in the lines, it's
you
like
have.
overrated.
Okay, so bed sheets.
Shanked it
Would
again.
you? Yeah, it doesn't have character. It doesn't have heart. You know.
Yeah, you gotta go bed.
I
You gotta
think
go
it's
the bed
neat.
sheets.
I think it's nice.
Do it with the texture is kind of nice because.
Pardon?
Fuck! Did I just
Did
say
you?
it?
Did you?
Say it again.
Bed sheets.
Alright, boys, I was at work the other day and we've got a little kitchen area, right?
Yep.
And fortunate enough to be strolling through. I'm not a big eater, but I noticed that someone had purchased bread.
Yeah, right.
Which I think is all good and well. People were liberally sharing the bread.
Fair enough.
Communal bread, interesting.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I've mentioned on the pod, I don't eat bread. And it's not like I'm against bread. I just don't.
Yeah.
Doesn't really do it.
Is this the toast situation?
What do you mean?
Toast or sandwiches? What are people having?
Oh, good question. I don't know. I wasn't there long. I just
Okay, but
noticed
there was bread being taken. The bread,
there was bread.
the loaf was getting
All I'm
smaller.
saying is I saw bread, right?
Tip Top's the one.
And it was going like relative. Same food seems to go really fast at this place. We have a lot of birthdays. There's a lot of cake, and then like if you don't come out for cake within like a matter of minutes, the cake's gone.
Yeah. Or you ever get those emails where it's like, oh, there's leftovers from this event thing in the thing.
You know, we don't get them. The cake has got there is no
Brightness are going,
there's no leftovers, man. But I walked into the kitchen. There was the loaf of bread, and it got me wondering. Everyone's getting through it pretty quickly. And the bread was obviously way shorter than an original package of bread.
Yeah, the original loaf.
Yeah. Like it was shorter, right?
Okay.
But the two end bits remained. So it still had its, let's say, its lids on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It had the top lid and the
bookends.
bottom. Yeah.
The top and tail.
And I just thought, what? This bread's going very quick, so everyone's going to use it. But I've never seen. It's because I'm not around bread long enough. Do people use the dead bread? The people with the bits on the end?
The crusty boys.
Yeah, the bits that are like, they're not a slice of bread. So a slice of bread to me is a square. It's white in the middle and it's got crust on the perimeter.
Yep.
That's bread.
The ends of the bread, the bits that I like to call dead bread.
Otherwise known as the bums.
Is that what they're called?
Bum of the bread, yeah.
Is that what it's called? I don't know.
No
Is
idea.
there lingo for it? But
It's
it's
called like the crust bit.
it's the bit on either side that doesn't have white. It's almost like
Oh, it's only got white in the middle.
It's got a brown.
one
a brown
side's
side.
the crust. The whole 50% of it is crust, and
It's a
then
crusty boy.
the other 50% is the actual bread. What I want to know is what who's using
So you
that?
know what's crazy? How good is crust? I used to
Crust?
hate it.
I know, yeah.
The crust on toast, like I'd look for those bites more than I'm looking for the white bite.
Yeah. It's good.
So
Especially-
you would love the end.
So, but
You
this
would
brings,
love the ends.
Here we go. I like the bums.
Maybe don't say that.
I like
we can clip that.
I like the dead bread on round loaves.
Such as
Do tell.
like
an oval,
like a
a footy shaped.
Brumbies,
Yeah.
like a tiger bread.
Not just any
Yeah.
round. But
Not
then
not a traditional square loaf.
Okay.
but as soon as they go square, I don't know, it gets a bit povo.
It's too much. Hey, it's like the crust, and that crust isn't like
It's not the same. It's not as
it's not
crunchy.
crunchy. Yeah, it's just like
It's dead bread.
it's like if you had a piece of bread and then it was like half of it was cardboard. That's kind of what the dead bread tastes like.
It's
Yeah.
sort of it's equivalent in my mind of going to eat the cereal, but then as you're eating the cereal, you have to eat part of the box. You know what I mean? You got to blend
The
some of
cardboard,
bo- Yeah,
yeah.
Pretty gross. But do people use it? Because I don't know. Where does it go?
There's a lot of wasted bums of breads. Every time we've thrown out a packet, there's been two trashy little bums.
Oh, my dad will have it sometimes.
And is it used as ink casing? Because like it never gets. It's the first piece of bread, but it never gets thrown out. It's sort of used as the lids because it keeps the rest of the bread
Yeah.
somewhat
Well,
fresh.
Even with like when we have like an oval shaped loaf at home, obviously the ends are much smaller.
They are.
It goes in there. So I grab from the middle.
Yeah, same. Yeah. You're sort of shrinking it down.
It's hard when people are taking from the middle and then there aren't many left. And then like
What, in the middle?
and then so you know how the bag works, it's only got one end. So like I'm trying to make a sandwich.
Oh, it's a
And
long
then
reach.
I got a big one
Yeah,
and I got a little one. And it's like, oh.
I know these ones are right next to each other. How are the sizes?
Yeah. How is there a 10 mil difference?
There's been 3 people before. But my question is, what's going on with the dead bread? Who's using the dead bread? Do people love it? Is it like the... You know how there's always like flavors of biscuits and you're like, no one likes that. And then there's a
hidden gem.
small amount of the
Yeah.
population that love it. Is that the case with
It's like
these?
Turkish delight.
I don't mind
It's very
I don't
specific.
mind a dead bit. Although you have to see it and kind of be like, oh yeah, maybe I can go for that now. But if you get to like, and it's the last bit, you're like, oh, that kind of sucks.
But what are you using it for? Are you using that as toast? Yeah,
Toast
you
is
couldn't
good.
use that as...
Yeah, I was gonna say try and
A
make
sandwich.
a sandwich.
Yeah, when I was, I do remember,
That's-
I do remember when I was a
That would
kid.
be so gross.
I do remember when I was a kid. A couple times I had to, because I used to fucking froth a cheese toasty,
Mm.
And I think there are some points there where I was like, oh, there's only the dead bread and the last bit. So you gotta make a sandwich where
You're left
like-
in no man's land.
so much of the sandwich is crust.
So are you having sandwiches with one side bread, the other side dead bread?
Yeah.
Does
That's
it get how
fucked.
crunchy?
Very crunchy, yeah.
Yeah.
When you toast it, it's fine though.
It's crunchy before it's even
Oh, but
baked.
if you grill it on a
Oh,
press,
if you grill it, it's still good, yeah.
on a toasty,
Yeah. It's just if you add just a normal sandwich and it was,
yeah.
because like sandwich crust, like toast crust,
Because like the
sandwich
bread,
crust, no.
when the bread gets moist, it like really softens. But when the crust takes like gnawing
Yeah.
to get into.
I don't even really like rolls fresh. I feel like they need to go through the
Staling
That's
process.
funny about rolls though, because
You
like
need to reheat them. You got to put them in the oven. You got to crispen them up. I think
rolls are just like
dead bread.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing.
No, it's because they have such a
soft
bread. Width of normal bread on the inside. So
Yeah.
the ratio is fine.
Because the dead bread it's almost like the skin of an orange.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? You're not getting
it's like when you get a little bit too
Munching
into the
on.
white part.
imagine.
Munching on skin.
Yeah, it's just
I'm having a skin sandwich.
it's disgusting. Alrighty, boys, it's time for one of our favorite games here on the MacPack podcast. This game is called Who's Review.
Yes.
It basically sees Joey sift through the interwebs, particularly searching for reviews, usually for two competing brands in similar categories. And then it's up to Riley and I to guess which brand is he talking about.
Who's review? Who's review?
Yeah, I really want to know.
Who's review? Who's review?
Tell me who's review.
Who's review? Who's review?
Yeah, 'cause I really want to know.
Who's review? Who's review?
Who's review this week? I think previously we played with like nightclubs and such. We played with
Yep.
like Macca's and Hungry Jack's.
Yep.
We played with Souvlaki restaurants in Fremantle.
Leisureplex, RSC Arena,
There
Optus
you go.
Stadium.
Yep.
This week, who are we playing with, Joey Boy?
So this one came across my desk this week. It was a request in. Could we get a who's review on massage parlors?
Nice, we like
Who
that.
requested?
Jake.
That's why we like
There
it.
we
That's
go.
why we like it.
So I
It's
looked
good to
up-
know the requests are being listened to just quietly. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, they are. Anyone, if you have brands you want to see compete, let me know. So I looked up some classic spas, right?
Okay.
Spas and massage places, right? The only two I can really think of is Lode Spa.
Oh, that's
Right?
no, this
Beau
is
Lode.
LeBeau.
That's it.
LeBeau
Yeah.
Day Spa.
And Crown Spa. They're the only two I could think of, right?
I was hoping that you were going to find some more like red light district ones.
Have you guys ever
Let
been?
me finish. Like the problem with a lot of these massage places, I'm looking at the reviews. Fantastic.
Yeah.
People love getting a massage family.
But some of them are quirky.
So I had to
Because I
scour.
vividly remember,
Uh-oh.
good friend of the show, Tommy Meat.
Uh-oh.
We were when I was working in Fremantle at the time. We went past one place and someone pointed out that
It was a
while
brothel.
well, I was gonna
There
be
you
I was gonna be quite gentle about how I approached the topic. But yeah, he more or less said that it's not necessarily just massages that get given in there.
So is that like
Legal?
Common
yeah.
knowledge.
Or is that just a cheeky
Is it illegal?
cheeky one?
Or is it like a
I think it's just a wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I don't know. There just seems to be.
You're paying for the massage. This is all just happening.
I don't know.
Lucky us.
Anyway, so I went back when we went back to work, he pulled it up on his computer, and and we went through the reviews.
All right. Rave.
Yeah, and
They're
like
good reviews.
quite.
Did you go and test it out?
No. We take the reviews on face value.
Joey's had to there.
But some
yeah, I've
of them,
checked
tested
the
all of these
validity.
places out.
some of them were quite. There was quite a narrative with some of these reviews. I might do a who's review based on some of these places. in the
Nice.
future.
Okay. So obviously I couldn't go with these classic brands, your Crown, your Lode.
Oh, here we go.
LeBeau.
Okay.
I had to go deep.
Good. This is what we wanted.
I had to go
Oh no.
A deep pressure massage. With this
Okay.
bad boy. So here are a list of parlors I found. Some of these may not have made the final cut, but these are all contenders.
Okay.
And then basically for each one, I will give you a choice of 3 and then I'll read the review.
Yep. Oh, we got a 3-way.
So we've got Bigfoot Professional Massage Health Center,
What the fuck?
Thai Traditional Massage,
Nice.
Katura Day Spa, Willerton Healing Massage,
Oh.
Yeah.
Ing Fu
Pardon the
Aroma
pun.
Thai Massage Therapy. Good for the SEO, that one. A lot of words. May Wing Massage, Massage Boutique, the Full Moon Massage,
Well, that makes me
Oh.
nervous.
and
wanna go
then
there.
Cloud9,
Uh-oh.
which I thought at first I was like, why is the vape shop coming up?
The
But
vape.
Cloud9 was one, and also Mora Thai. So they might not all have made the cut.
That's a lot. It's gonna be a tough
That's
game.
like every
So I've
one,
only got
but-
5 actual ones, but
Okay.
we got a lot of options, and some of those names were funny, so I wanted to read them out.
So we have to guess out of all of them.
No, so I'll give you the options. So
Okay.
this one first up is out of Full Moon Massage,
We
Full
just-
Moon Massage, Bigfoot Professional Massage Health Center, and the Willerton Healing Massage.
Okay, so big
obviously-
moon, Bigfoot, or healing massage.
Okay.
All right, now the review. It's a 2-star review. Always interesting when people leave those because, like, why?
It's a good point. Are you
Especially
gonna?
at a place like this.
Hey,
'Cause
Vinny-
all they care about is like making.
But also,
Just wanna feel
if
good.
you hated it, it's 1. If you loved it, it's 5. The
2 is
ratio
awful.
for 2, that's a very small window of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of it was good. Some of it was not.
Okay, so this is the review. Been here, actually, she answers our question first off. Been here a couple of times. Massage before this was good, hence the 2 stars.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit of prior cred.
Yeah.
However,
Oh,
I had a massage recently, but the masseuse was rough and the massage was extremely painful. I was shaking so bad because of the pain. I told the lady to go softer, but no response was given.
Oof.
I went on to say, please, the pressure's really too much, but still no response was given. The
Jesus.
massage continued to be painful and rough.
Oh my god.
I've never been to a massage where I've ended in tears
What?
because of the pain. Again, 2 stars. She cried and begged for them to stop. She was tortured.
surely you're getting up and leaving. Are you not? Like,
Or like
if I'm in
fighting
pain,
back.
Yeah.
Like brushing them up.
Be like, oh, like, ow, cunt.
Yeah.
Surely the
Like-
lady can't understand English. If you're literally saying please stop, it hurts, and the woman keeps going, she either can't understand
Or
English.
she doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, she doesn't like you.
All right, so those ones for the torture sesh, we've got Full Moon Massage, Bigfoot Professional Massage Health Center,
Yeah.
or the Willerton Healing Massage.
I'm not gonna go healing because healing, I don't know, they're just doing anything but by the sounds of things. Riley, do you want to lock one in first?
I'm gonna go Willow Ways.
Oh, you're going the healing.
It's like calling your thing like Willerton Healing Spa. I don't know. It doesn't sound very.
Nah,
These
I'm-
other places sound established.
I'm gonna go Bigfoot because I reckon
Yeah. So
Bigfoot, big energies, Bigfoot energies.
Jake has nailed it.
She's squashing people.
It was the
Oh.
Bigfoot
I
Professional
wonder if she was using her feet.
Massage Health Center. She was using her big feet for that one.
That's what I just said.
I know, I was just agreeing.
I think she was using her big feet. For that.
No, she's using her full moon for that one.
Imagine sitting on someone naked. Imagine sitting on someone nude to do a massage. And when they ask, what are you doing? You say, well, it says full moon on the front, doesn't it, darling? Check what it says on the back.
All right, now our next one.
1-0 to the back.
Our next one. Now we've got a 1-star review coming in. The options are obviously the full moon massage.
Yeah,
You gotta be a contender.
They're back.
We've also got the massage boutique and the Thai traditional massage. Okay, this is a 1-star review from 2017. So don't let this sway your choices if you're looking to get a massage. Things may have changed. Worst massage I've ever received.
Whack.
The woman just pushed on my back and slapped it a few times.
Oh my god.
I paid for 70 and she was done in 45.
Oh.
Efficient. I do not recommend this place.
in and out.
So is that full moon, Thai traditional, or a massage boutique?
I'm going Thai traditional.
Riley, what are you going?
Full moon.
I reckon the Thai traditional, I reckon they're stuck in their ways. And like it's so traditional, they're like fucking 70. Let's do it in 45 and let's beat the shit out of this, man. Because this is a Thai traditional.
And Jake has nailed it.
Oh,
Bang,
that is a traditional Thai.
I'm bloody good at this. We love it. It's 2-0. Briley, you had
2-0.
a fucking...
How many do we have left?
Well, we have 3 left. Jake could win it with this one, but there might be some bonus points.
Huge if true.
How long is this gone? We might just cut it
I
at 3.
reckon this might be it.
Yeah, I reckon
Okay, this could be it. Let me go to a good one then. Let me go to a good one. Okay, the options are...
So this will be a brothel one.
This is going to be a brothel.
How many of brothels?
How many?
Yeah.
Surprisingly not that many.
No, of the ones you've got here.
Oh.
2.
Let's do them. Let's do them. Let's do them. Let's just see.
And then the other one was someone saying, from the outside, I'm sure people might mistake this place as one of the dodgy massage
Let's
parks.
just keep going, because Riley might come back. We might need all 5.
Okay, yeah. Trying to decide which one.
Okay,
I like this one. This one's short and sweet. So the options are
Is that part of the description?
May wing massage, full moon massage. Oh yeah, full moon massage. There's another word. And massage boutique.
Hang on, what was the first one? Sorry.
May wing massage.
May wing. It does sound like that might be a move. Doesn't it?
So this guy,
Or a Dal. Could be one of the Dals. May wing. You're on today.
this guy 1 year ago, 1-star review. Disappointed. This is just a full service shop. Went in for a massage. After 5 minutes of a rub down, she asked extra money for sex. Definitely don't visit. Maybe try another shop.
He doesn't say if he accepted, though, does he?
Yeah.
He just makes mention to...
Definitely don't visit.
Okay. The options were full moon, Wei Ming,
May wing.
May wing, sorry. Shout out to Matt.
And full boutique.
And full...
Massage boutique.
Oh, it's not massage boutique. I reckon it's full moon.
I'm going May Wing. I reckon May Wing's kinky.
Riley's come back. May
Hey.
May Wing is
She
kinky.
loves it, May Wing.
With yeah.
And May Wing, it's got 2.6 stars overall. So
That's...
if you're into that kind of stuff, it's passing.
Yeah, like
It's only got 5 reviews.
They'll get the job
Whereabouts is it
done.
based for those playing along?
Oh,
This might not be that
Oh,
great.
you don't have that information.
they were actually surprisingly a lot of them were around Canning Vale ways. Could be a
Next one's
could be a bit
from,
of a decompression.
Joey and Mac. About
Yep. Yeah, this one actually is in Canning Vale. I can see it there. Okay, the options are Bigfoot, full moon, or massage boutique.
Full Moon's got to get a victory at some point. It's featuring.
Sounds
heavily.
too crazy.
This is a bit of a
Got
longie.
shat on.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a longie. And this is the longest one we've got. And this is a very short excerpt of this guy's story that he wrote.
Comprehensive review.
10 minutes into massage, she attempts to try and upsell a service which I had no interest in partaking in. I'm soon to be a happily married man, so I have no interest in extra services she was trying to upsell. I've politely declined her services. The decline seemed to have puzzled her, and she called her manager to come in.
Not used
Yeah,
to
this
it.
guy doesn't want me to root him.
What do I do now?
What do I do?
Am I actually meant to know how to be
I've been trying to do this for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
My hands are sore.
The manager told me they don't do massages only here, and that I need to take an extra service. Ooh, well, that's not on.
So
I
she's
incline.
forcing
You gotta do it. Once again, I let them know I wasn't interested in anything of that sort. The manager decreased the length of my massage to half an hour, but didn't provide a refund. She also mentioned that if I wanted a massage, I needed to go to one of the massage places inside of a shopping center.
Mm.
Kind of ironic that a place with massage and title doesn't do massages. Onto the actual massage. It was the most half-hearted massage.
Yeah, because she was.
I wonder why.
Her mind was elsewhere.
I've never experienced. It was the most half-hearted massage I've ever experienced.
Why would you
The fact that he still reviewed.
If someone has
massage.
requested to like make me pay for pleasure of that sort, That's enough to ruin the experience. I don't want to continue to be rubbed by that person.
Yeah, why
It's
would you
like-
stay after having that chat?
It's like
That would be so awkward.
it's like
Anyway, I'm going to lay you back down.
it's like if-
Anyway, back to it.
yeah.
Could you guys just resume?
Yeah. Just she's like rubbing like, sorry, I don't want to fuck you. Yeah. Oh my god. But it's interesting. It's like going to a restaurant to do a review, ordering something they don't do on the menu, then being like, we don't do that. And you're like, please, I need it.
Yeah.
And then they like whip something up that they clearly have no experience doing. And then you still review that piece of food. Anyway, so onto the actual massage. It's the most half-hearted massage I've ever experienced in my life. With the masseuse spending majority of the session giving my spinal column gentle high fives whilst rarely massaging the inflamed muscle.
Oh.
But don't worry, my dear readers. My back did slightly feel better after the massage, but only marginally, like practically negligible. It didn't really feel better.
So that whole
It's almost like massaging the spinal column instead of the requested area does not yield results. Poor guy, probably could have used it at rooting.
Yeah.
All right, so that was either Bigfoot. What's the full name? Bigfoot Professional
Have
Massage.
we had Bigfoot before? We have.
We have.
What were they? What were they previously?
God.
Oh, they were the ones that were too rough.
Extremely painful. I cried. That was sort of
That was a female as well, yeah?
yeah.
So maybe
Maybe she's not getting the upsell.
Yeah.
Okay, so the options are Bigfoot, Full Moon, or Massage Boutique.
Full moon.
You said massage is in the title. I'm going massage boutique.
Oh, so actually, all of them, their full names are Bigfoot Professional Massage Health Center.
Sorry.
Full Moon Massage Boutique.
I want to say full moon because I've said it a few times and it would just make sense. You're getting the full service offering. You might even see someone's full moon. I'm locking in full moon. But I would also, there's also cause for it being Bigfoot because, well, the woman went in there and she just got treated, she just got pummeled.
She had a bad
I'll go the
experience.
third one.
Massage Boutique.
Yep.
Oh, and it's a tight game.
He got boutique.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
a late
Massage
change.
Boutique,
Congratulations,
which is
Ali.
in Canning Vale. Could be a sus.
Instead
Okay.
It's a long segment, but it's been a good one. This has come down. Riley's come out of absolutely nowhere to tie things up to each. This is going to be it. And it's not going to be a prosy. So
Yeah, okay. So this one is actually, I have options here.
So Riley's just quickly gone back
He's
to
gone
back on the
to-
prostitute one.
Yeah,
just
interesting.
something to note for those playing along at home.
Okay, so I had two options here that I can't do because they've both been revealed to be sus. So let me just change the options a bit. Okay, so this one could either be Cloud9,
Okay.
Ooh, a new player.
The vape store.
Couture Day Spa,
Okay.
or Ing Fu Aroma Thai
Ooh.
Massage Therapy.
Ing Fu, we've got a new player. We haven't
Three
had-
new players.
Ing Fu sounds like a Chinese restaurant.
If you and this is the review, it's a 5-star review.
Oh.
Not bad. If you enjoy a deep pressure massage, then this is the place to go. I'm sure they do relaxing massages too, but I need it very firm, and the girls always get stuck into me.
It might not be a massage.
Okay. All right, Ian McCary, that is. Anyway,
Cool name.
from the outside, I'm sure people might mistake this place as one of the dodgy massage parlors,
Here we go.
but it definitely is not.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
All right.
Ing Fu for the win, bro.
Riley's got Ing Fu. I'm going to go Cloud9.
And Riley's done it.
Oh, that's one of the greatest comebacks we've had here on the MacPack
He comes
podcast.
back.
Stephen Bradbury.
That is
Number
actually,
2-0.
that is huge.
LeBron James 3-1.
Congratulations. Well
Yes,
done.
Riley knows his Oh, actually, no, I got a better one. This segment for Riley really did have a happy ending.
Good. All right, boys, it's time for our favorite weekly segment. It's our only weekly segment. It's time for our Everyday Hero. Junior Boy, take it away.
Hello, boys.
Hey, mate. How are you?
Back with a hero. Obviously, we've been moved into this new ICN studio for
Yep. We
season 3. Great to be here. But, you know, that means that we're recording our shows on the road constantly.
We are.
Yes.
And
away games every day.
obviously ICN Studio, great studio, has most of the equipment here, but we do have to bring some stuff just to add that little MacPack touch to it.
Like ourselves.
Yep, and some
of the 4 cameras.
Yeah, some of the 4 cameras and some of the lighting. And so yeah, we've been adjusting to like, being on the road.
Yeah, new setup.
And we don't have roadies. We're the roadies.
Yeah.
And we came today and you pack your fucking couple bags full. We're all hands full getting into the studio. We all get here. After triple checking all your equipment, you get in here, you turn all your cameras on and you realise, fuck. Oh, we don't have any batteries. We left the batteries on the couch.
The funniest part of that was that you made quite a silent realization where you went, oh, fuck. And then I went, what's up? And you went,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
No, you went, oh, nothing. And I was like, was clearly something? Like, no, nothing. I just thought I forgot the batteries. And then that was it. And that's all we discussed. And then you're like, oh, man, I'll be back, boys. I'm just going to go to the toilet. And then you went to the toilet and then you returned like 5-10 minutes later. And I went, oh, mate, how was your shit? And he went, nah, I didn't go shit. Did some other business.
Did some phone calls. And Daddy picked up the phone and said, you know what, mate? I'm coming in hard and fast with these batteries so you boys can get your recording done. And they are what are powering our cameras right now.
There
so without Dad, this episode wouldn't exist.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good point.
And you know what? He came in, checked out the new studio. He loved it, the big fella.
Yeah, he did.
Fantastic.
He did. He thought it was very cool. Very orange.
And it's not like we're around the corner from home. It's like a 20-30 minute drive.
Yeah.
45-minute round trip. But the bloke decided to do it anyway.
Yeah, very grateful. And I'm glad you did the calling because I reckon if I called, he wouldn't have come.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm glad you did the calling.
Yeah, but there you go. So thanks, Dad, for bringing in the batteries. It's not, you can't prepare for something like that, and sometimes you just need someone to be like, you know what, I'll pick up the slack you left behind.
There you go.
And Dad was there to do it.
Yeah.
We absolutely love it. That's why this week's Everyday Hero is Father Bear for basically powering this week's episode of the MacPack Podcast. All right, boys, that just about brings us to the end of another episode of the MacPack Podcast. Good ep.
Yeah, another great episode in the studio.
A very pleasure-filled episode.
Very nice, yeah.
Obviously, we discussed the hit list pleasures.
A lot of nude themes and Abby's photo shoot as well.
Bit of an X-rated ep.
Plus the bread stuff. That was also in.
Pretty raunchy. Yeah, we obviously talked about the pleasures. Yeah,
we talked about the bum of the bread.
Yeah, the full moon.
Holy shit.
I like it.
People at home must go, how do they do it?
And like, you guys think that was all coincidence. This took us months to write.
Yeah. We had writers come in from Hollywood.
Yeah, they came off strike to help
just for us.
There you go. There's plenty happening. Boys, thanks for joining me.
No worries, man.
You can go back to being... Which one do you go to? Is it Blue Moon? Is that your...
The Blue Moon?
Yeah.
I'm a massage boutique kind of guy.
Which ones are they?
The full package. The full package on my full moon.
The full package on your full package.
Yeah.
A full moon on your full package.
It's going to be a good place good place to leave it. All right, boys, until we do this time next week. Stay safe. Stay blessed. And always remember to...
Go give your mama a hug.
It's ciao for now, but not forever. Waiting.